Hi, and for today we're going to be talking about the Loch Ness Monster, commonly known as the Nessie, which is one of the most famous legends and famous mystery cryptids in the UK and British areas. It is commonly known around the world, but I mainly took it from a place out of America, which is the United Kingdom, British territory. The Loch Ness Monster, like I said, was known as the Nessie. It was inhabited in the Scottish Highlands, so not around here. Um, the first interest of it surged in 1933, um, by a Saint Columbian in 5658 AD. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Um, Saint Columbia was an Irish monk. He actually got attacked by this creature that they believed to be the Loch Ness. Um, it sparingly let the swimmer go, which was the monk, but he recorded this whole situation to really dig deep into it later on in the dates. Another intense another intense um remarkable sighting is by George Spicer. He was actually with his wife driving along when they seen a black long-necked figure in the water. They began to think it was a Loch Ness, and so they researched that. The famous photograph in 1934 called the Surgeon's photograph was taken by Robert Kenneth Wilson, which was a London gynecologist. This image was important because, just like George Spicer, it was a grainy black and white, long neck black animal out of the water. Um, in 1994, the surgeon's photograph, they depicted it as a hoax. So they didn't believe it was real, they believed it was tampered with, and that people were just messing around. So it was kind of used as deception. So people really wanted to know, was it real or fake? So they used a toy submarine to represent what they think they may have seen. In the 1960s and 70s, scientists began to use solar or sonar energy. This is using sound waves. This is going by energy, detecting objects that are close to what may have been the Loch Ness. And they always picked up larger objects, so it was kind of hard and they kind of stumbled a few times. It wasn't always successful. Recent reports actually included that, a lack of evidence and a lack of information, because every time they try to do research, it always come up as regular wildlife like birds and fishes, never anything too significant to where you would think, oh, the Loch Ness was there, another species was there and present. Um, the Nessie was assumed to be many other things than what it was. Some said a plesiosaur, some said a sturgeon, and another group of people said a big group of seals. Now, a sturgeon is a ancient, bigger fish that was around with the dinosaurs. And, you know, that was what it could be. A lot of people push towards that. Um, the Nessie, okay. Arguments between included people saying it was not real, people saying it was being confused as other objects and animals, and this caused a lot of people to bump heads. Um, the Loch Ness has created a big impact on society, I say, especially in the entertainment industry. There's been books, there's been movies, there's been so many things, YouTube videos published, there's been studies, and a lot of people are trying to know about it. Um, the legend of the Loch Ness also has boosted a lot of terrorism. They've boosted, sorry, I forgot to say. They've boosted a lot of terrorism, and they've also helped out with bringing people to the Loch Ness to take pictures, look at the water, and just be really into it like that. Um, in 2007, Gordon Holmes, a lab technician, he filmed another dark shape in the water once again. And people were like, what is that? Like, is this the Loch Ness? Do we have another appearance of the Loch Ness? We weren't sure. And so that's at the time, environmental DNA sampling was used again for, trying to see, is it real? Like, what is it underwater? No one knew, no one had any clues. So this was a big thing at the time. And to this day, the Loch Ness has some humans fascinated. We still itch to learn more information about it. We still want to know, is it real? Is it fake? Was it all a waste of time? And it still sparks curiosity. People still want to know what it is. Especially for myself, the mystery, mystery still continues on. Still. Um, Even in school, they're still, they're not teaching it all the way, but they're hinting that it could be a hoax. I mean, we're not scientists. A lot of people are scientists. A lot of people can still get DNA samplings out of the water, can still at least try to get us our answers. Um, this definitely drives people with the scientific curiosity. Definitely. Um, this is more for people who like to do research, more for people who research for the truth, more for people who want to know about the real world and want to share. Like a lot of people are really interested in this. This has caught my interest because I've heard about this while little, but I've never really took the time to learn about it. Like I said, the Nessie will always hold a special place in our hearts. We will always want to learn more about it. We always want to continue to, continue to learn about it. It was a very important place in the folklore culture and really enjoyed researching it. Thank you so much.